Okay, you can use this phrase now, apparently. It's not my fault. Like this belly I got going here, not my fault. I have the gene. A new study finds that a gene linked to obesity may trigger hunger pangs and affect impulse control.
Yeah, and this could be part of the reason why people with the gene struggle to maintain a healthy weight. Let's bring in...
We can't use this as an excuse, though, I don't think.
But I also wonder, though, if doctors know that patients have this gene, if they can help them more in some way. Dr. Jen?
Dr. Jen, what's up?
Hey guys, how are you?
Now, have you heard about this study?
Yeah, I have actually.
What is it?
It's called the FTO gene, but you're right, both of you, and there's also a couple things we have to keep in mind. Yeah, there is this gene called the FTO gene that we think is linked to obesity. This is something that's been studied for a while, and this study didn't show that that's any different. But I'll tell you what this study did show is that not only may this FTO gene be associated with obesity, but it also may be associated with how impulsive we are when it comes to how we eat. And I think that's really fascinating because actually people in this study, it showed that this gene predisposed people to wanting to go after those fattening foods, kind of being more impulsive with eating. And of course we know that can contribute to obesity. So I think that's really what's really interesting about this particular study.
And cue the headless humans video.
So do you help them with impulse control or do you help them with diet drug? Like how do you help someone like this?
Well, so this is the thing. When we're talking about obesity, and obesity is huge. Remember, 30%, more than 30%, a third of all Americans are obese. So we're always looking for that magic cure. But the point is, there really is none. Obesity is what we call a multifactorial condition, which means it's based on diet and exercise and genetics and environment. So whether people have this gene or not, it doesn't change the important principles, which is you gotta eat right, you gotta exercise, and you still have to do all the right things.
It's pretty simple. Eat less and move around. Now, tomorrow, there's a documentary that comes out called Fed Up. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow. And they say that it may be by 2030, the year 2030, 90% of us will be obese or overweight. Now, real quickly here, speaking of that, I started drinking diet soda way back in the day because I thought it would be less calories and I'm going to lose weight. And I saw this study yesterday that said that actually may be true, that people who drink diet sodas do lose weight.
Yeah, this is a big deal because I don't know, Jen and Mike, if you heard in the last few weeks, there have been reports saying that actually artificial sweeteners cause weight gain.
Right.
This study actually says the opposite of that, which I think is quite interesting. I drink diet soda myself. Basically, in this study, they compared people who drank water only versus artificially sweetened beverages. After 12 weeks, those who drank the artificially sweetened beverages lost more weight than people who drank water only. And their hunger was decreased.
I think this is bull.
Because it has caffeine? Is it caffeine that's helping them? Like a Diet Dr. Pepper or something has caffeine?
All right, so this is the thing, right? So we know that the people in this study who drank the artificially sweetened beverages lost more weight. We don't know exactly why. But I think the take-home point here, Mike, I heard you say you think it's bull. The take-home point is, all right, so there's still a lot of questions we got to answer. We need more studies. But maybe this means that artificially sweetened beverages won't cause weight gain. And if you choose to drink them and have a weight loss program, you still might be able to lose weight.
You know what? I look closer. I think this study was done by the beverage industry.
It was sponsored by the beverage industry.
Well, then just throw it out.
Well, you got to look at more things than just that, okay? It was a randomized control trial. There's lots of other elements, but yes, it was sponsored by the beverage industry. And remember, this is not the end of the story. These studies are just the beginning. We've got to look at more information.
What you're saying is, we've only just begun.
This is just the beginning.
Hey, thanks. You look great, by the way, doctor.
Oh, thank you so much.
I don't know how you're still single.
I don't either. Help me out.
I'll help you.